Oh my god, you hit that. Nade. There you go. How do you lose this? What are we doing? Are you typing? What was that? Are you hitting the shadow play? You lost because you stood still. Greetings, YouTube. Welcome back to the weekly educational roast, where we learn and roast viewers submitted gameplay. This week, though, we actually have my editor. ItsTrain, the one who's actually editing this video right now. Say hi. He ended up spending the 100,000 stream points to get his VOD roasted. So that is exactly what we're going to do. In order to get your VODs reviewed, make sure to come to the stream, watch the stream, build up loyalty points. They're called Q points. 100,000 points, you can buy it in the stream shop at the bottom left of the stream. They're called Stonks, S-T-O-N-Q-S. If you have 100,000 of them, you can purchase a VOD review, and hopefully yours gets chosen. That's the system I run. Good luck. Since this is my editor, I'm gonna get less of the educational and more of the roast. He's Masters 1. Almost GM, but not quite there yet. And we're gonna find out why he deserves to stay in Masters 1, because he's bad. There's the roast part. Ana Lucio with Orisa. Personally, if I play Ana with Orisa, I think I need a KarQ, or else I'll just play Baptiste. But like, you know, compositionally aside, let's see what we got here. Okay, he's going in. You go for the nade. Not bad. Yeah, you can only break the bubble. That's all you've got. Honestly, not much you can do there. Just reload right now. You can kill that Valari. Oh, you didn't. Okay, now you're getting shot by the soldiers. Just unpeek. Now you can jiggle peek right now and look for a kill, or just look for a little bit of poke. They're actually down one. Okay. So first of all, if they don't have no sniper, they just have soldier or whatever, you know how you backed up for a second? You could actually re-peek that and just pressure them to get them off here earlier. You only re-peek depending on the comp they're running. If they have like an Ashe or like a one-shot threat and you're waiting to regroup, I wouldn't peek. But in other cases, I would just peek. It's okay. Here you can. You're waiting for the Winston to go before you take this TP. Yeah, take your time with the shots. You can nade him or do that. That works. Shot, nade. Okay. Go. They're going in. You hear someone to your left. Okay, it looks like you're trying to make a decision right now. Okay, pause. What do we do here? The safe option, follow the tank. The riskier option, because the enemy team can be retaking angles right here. See, look at you. You're getting confused. You're like, uh-oh. So now you're coming down here. You have a feeling the Junkrat's in here. You hear him, right? So now you're like, oh, I don't know what to do. I'm getting a little panicked. Getting a little rotation. You almost died. Okay, not bad so far. I can't roast you yet. I have to give you an honorable roast. An honorable video. Okay. Playing Payload here is fine. I know you're looking over here. Yeah. 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 If you really want to be proactive, you can go. Whoa. Okay. I don't know if I would set up a nade like that. I would just go up there. Okay. You wasted too much time doing that. Okay. This is the part in chess where I give you some question marks. What are we thinking here? Does that even hit? This is gonna. Honestly, that did hit. That nade actually landed, but it took too long. You can preset that up before your Orisa goes up, but because she's already mid-fight, you can actually go super proactive and you can nano the Orisa there, or don't even commit to that. You just have to kind of commit and follow. Remember that strat that Jane said? Like, if they're going up by themselves, it's kind of bad, but if all 5 of you guys are doing it, it's a strategy. And it landed right on his corpse. Exactly. So right there, the idea is okay, but the timing is bad. Kind of like, you know, high school relationship sometimes, you know? Maybe you're perfect for each other, but the timing's off. And then you go off and live your own lives. And then you get the Katy Perry song playing for you. Oh, you got destroyed. Nice job, bro. Uh-huh. Yep. Going for that. You know that nade over here? This nade, there's actually a way to do a nade right here. This is like irrelevant to the fight here because you're not gonna hit anybody, but if you actually walk over here and you go right here and you aim it over this ledge, you can actually throw it so it lands near the checkpoint. So I've done that nade where we're about to cap the point and we do it, but with that kind of nade, you need to actually practice a lineup. I wouldn't waste it. Okay, where are you going? Your team hears somebody back there, so just follow the Orisa. What are you doing? Who are you responding to on Discord? There you go. Just Quick scope. Quick scope. Bro, there's no way you just did that. All right, big roast right here. When do you unscope shot, quick scope, and fully scope? In a situation like this, where this person is one shot, literally 5 HP. Just quick scope or full scope here. Why are you taking the lowest percent shot, which is an unscoped shot? Because the unscoped shot is a projectile, and there's no guarantee you hit. And you could also nade the wall, correct? Or even hit the sleep dart. Well, sleep dart's kind of hard to hit. The nade wall is actually the easiest shot out of all of them, considering where they flew to. Number 1. Number 2, quick scope. Number 3, just commit to the full scope. Because she has to shoot the shot and then shoot you again to detonate. What are we doing here? Did she actually escape? Also, your Orisa whiff too. Oh my god. She lived! Okay, you got him eventually, but then the rest, she made that Alari enemy, that enemy Alari ulting made so much space, the rest of your team just got cooked. Okay, just stay right here. There you go. Okay. This is the part as Ana where I generally don't like playing payload, especially now that you have control of the point, and unless there's no other option to payload Princess here. Is there anybody else who can push on this team? Yeah, you can probably just leave Zen to do it because he has Transcendence to save himself. So this is the part where you should take this TP. Now, do you take the TP? Nope. The payload rolled over it. Go high ground. Are your instincts right? Hey, you went high ground. Oh, okay. Took some damage. You were really late, and because you were late, you had to burn a nade on yourself because you took a lot of damage from them spawning. Always lying about Liza P. I'm gonna play Liza P after this water view. This is a Masters game. Or is it a diamond? Hey, there's the roast for you, Train. They think your gameplay is so bad, they think it's a diamond game. And you fell down. You had the angle. Now you're dead. Bro! Okay, you're red team. You're here. You have a decent angle here. This is good. All you have to do is just stand right here. You already have the angle. Just stand here, shoot, nade, right here. Shoot. One more time. You had the shot. You just stay scoped in, but then you fell. You accidentally pressed D. What is that? What's that song by Chris Brown? Oops, you slipped and accidentally slipped on that D. On the dick or whatever. That's you. Oops, you pressed D. Okay, listen. That's like the third lineup I've seen. Lineups are nice, but like realistic. Oh boy, wait, you actually hit somebody. Lineups are nice, but like I think you're spending too much time mid-team fight going for a lineup. The lineups are good in a pre-fight when you're looking for an engagement. So I open it up on like Eichenwald, or I open it up on a bunch of different maps, but like mid-fight like this, just use it for higher percent plays. Like if I'm here, I see a Sigma, getting a nade here to secure a kill is way better chance than just randomly chucking it in the air here. So we gotta stop that. It's okay to do them pre-fight. Nothing's happening. You're being proactive. Here, you're literally wrapping around the corner and there's people here. But that nade was kind of nice though. Oh, you ended up hitting the pylon. That's where the hit marker came from. Okay. Okay. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Quick scope, one more here. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Fuck it, nade. Because I suck. Come on, man. You're panicking. You're getting frazzled and frazzled and dazzled. What happened to the... Do like the Widowmaker aim like yesterday. You're panic aiming. Right here. You're in a trank, just sit there and just aim. Take your time with your shots. Yo, breathe. They're not even looking at you. Okay. Okay, good. You can re-peek now. You didn't get EMP John C. Ned. Look up top. Shoot him. Reload. Yeah, you're too flicky. The only thing you need to flick in life is your boogers. You don't need to flick too hard in this game. Now you're in the open when they all have high ground control because your person's tucked underneath. Here you're supposed to use cover like this, jiggle, jiggle, pressure them back, and then go from cover to cover. Go here, go here, go here. All right, dead. Like right there. You can actually take your time to shoot scope shots. I actually think you're unscoping too much. Like if you're gonna unscope, at least have good aim. Okay, the #1 rule. What's the best shot for Ana in this game? Actual pop quiz for everybody. I'm gonna give you 10 seconds. Ouch, I'm roasting Train. It's his VOD. If you just joined, this is my editor's VOD. I'm getting extra mean for it, but I'm not that mean, don't worry. The best shot is the one that hits. True. Quick scope? You think that's the best shot? Incorrect. In my opinion, the scope shot is the best, provided you're actually in a good sight line and in natural cover and not getting contested. The downsides of scope shots can be mitigated by proper setup and positioning. So in a case like this, when someone's low, you're literally right here. All you have to do is plant yourself with this wall to your left and you have no threat. Then your most reliable, accurate shot with the highest attack speed is your scope shot. Quick scope shots are good here too. You can jump and do it, but they're a little bit slower because they're a slower tempo. But the scope shot is the best because it's hit scan, instantaneous, provided you're set up. But all you did here was try to shoot an unscoped shot onto the Zen without even needing to peek here. You could just like make sure he's alive and then go out. So that's my priority. The unscoped shot is I would say the best shot in the game is the scope shot, provided you're in the right spot. So you try to, the actual goal when I play Ana is to actually put myself in a spot where I can stay scoped in as long as possible without getting contested. But obviously in high elos, if they see an Ana stay scoped in for a long time, like they will try to jump them, or the team fight's very dynamic, you do eventually have to end up moving. So in most cases, I don't end up staying in the same spot regardless for more than like 3 to 5 shots at most. Because if I'm staying scoped in, like I'm being very impactful, I'm landing all my accurate scope shots, my teammates are moving, then I have to dynamically move. And while I reposition, then I weave in the quick scope shots. Or if I take 1v1s, I take the quick scopes because that's the only way to keep your movement speed up in 1v1s. But other than that, the scope shot is the best. Quick scope is when you're repositioning or taking cover. And then the scope shot, the unscope shot is the one where like it's a tank and you're like really up close to them and you still need to keep moving. If you don't need to move and you're in cover, it's the best one. The lowest accurate one, which is unscoped for a teammate right down here. You don't need to reveal, like, the unscoped shot has the benefit of not revealing position, but there's a lot of noise, right? So like people can figure out where you're coming from. In any case. Like that. So you're repositioning right now, so the quick scope here is fine. Like that's an unscope because you're like they're not really in threat. It's really close. You can. So you want to stay scoped in here because it's the most accurate, reliable. You're not really contested here if you just tucked right here, which is why you like stayed scoped in. So here, this is a pretty safe spot, right? There's not too many people that are going to be able to peek you anyways. Like not like this Sigma's going to go for you, not like this Junk's going to go for you, or a Mercy or Sojourn really not looking at you. So this is where you take advantage of the best possible shot, which is scoped. And if you sit here shooting unscoped shots, I'm going to be very mad at you. Let's see. Just stay scoped in here. Just take advantage. Okay. You did one unscope, but I guess you're kind of sort of moving. The scope shot and unscope shot are pretty much the same attack speed or same speed, but the scope shot is 100% accurate to where you aim. The unscope shot is a projectile. So even if you have the best projectile aim in the world, you can never honestly predict how your teammates are strafing depending on the distance or the enemies are strafing. So inherently, it's going to be less accurate than the scope shot, no matter how much you twist it. You know what I mean? So that's why you take the hit scan shot when you're in the spot position to do it. Okay, you have full position on them. You go in for the... Right, and you're repositioning. Yeah, there's travel time, so you can never fully predict it. See, those are very accurate. That's good. 10 seconds remaining. You have to try to sleep him. Nice sleep. Try to touch. Okay. Like unscoped shots here are fine because number one, you need to keep moving and reposition, so you're pumping them into your ramp. Here, you're staying scoped in because you're kind of tucked behind cover. The skill and hard part about Ana is determining how long you can stay scoped in. Like the real skill is to like put yourself in the spots and find where you can stay scoped in. Here you can't scope in because you're going to be openly getting peeked at by the enemy. So I would actually potentially, yeah, you can go up here for a little bit. Now they're looking at you, you have to move. That's good. Take cover for a second. Yeah, see, you're using natural cover behind the box. Now they're looking at you, you have to move. See how you're uncontested here? You get to pump a lot of reliable heals onto your ram. You're panicked on your nade. They're not looking at you. You're in the clear here. Now you made it a lot harder. Okay, do you see what you just did to yourself? You were not even getting contested. Like you had the best accuracy like this. Good, yeah, that's fine. You saw someone low, okay. You can just go back into the safe zone here where you're like, you know, block. I wouldn't stay on the right side. Like you could probably tuck left here and then cut the high ground angle from Junk Mercy. Keep it to just Alari Sigma. And all you need to do is stand here and just scope and heal. But because you see, no matter, did you see what happens? The moment you swap to unscope shots here, whiff. Well, that's behind a shield, whiff. No, that one hit. Whiffed. That one could have hit. Whiffed. Okay, you hit like, you miss one, I think there, based on the sound there. But those were getting a little close. You could have just taken a clean angle and just calm down. And a lot of Anas do sacrifice their position to hit a nade, or like they have this tunnel vision where someone's low HP and they try to walk towards them, which does shorten the distance for the unscope shots, but yeah. Is this Masters 1? Yeah, disappointingly. Okay, you have a nano now. You can actually nano the ram when they start pushing through. Okay, this is too passive for me. Okay, you just got absolutely snuck up on. Okay. You fell asleep at the wheel. You hear Junkrat? Okay, so this spot, don't like it. Not because you got flanked, but like, what does this accomplish? There's a lot of downtime. Your Moiras somehow killed their Widow with like, where the fuck is your Moira? Your Widow's proactive, everyone's proactive, and now you're stuck in a passive position and you actually ended up getting caught out. Like if you were here, like this is generally one spot I play on Ana. Second spot is up this elevator. Third spot is back here, depending on how the fight's going. Fourth spot is to play near the mini if I need help. So if your ram is going in here, I generally don't follow any tanks up this little stairs simply because it's so high, it's way too high risk for me. So like the best angle would be to play back here and then hope he actually makes it through. Then you can actually pocket him from this angle. But then because you're like playing here, like if you're even playing behind this box, you could actually probably hear them a little bit better. And then this angle, this box here gives you a little bit more of a proactive angle to like pressure them as they come through. But because you're stuck here, you literally have like no info on anything. So you just got snuck up on. Look, they literally did all that. And you got caught. Goodbye. Fell asleep, bro. Fell asleep. If you're trying to hit GM, you can't fall asleep. Oh my god. There you go. Ramatra Nano. You're getting Girl Boss. Get ready. Get the mini health pack if you need it. Oh my god, you ended up getting them Girl Bossed. They girl math the back, your teammate in the back. That's okay. Okay, so what are we doing here? In the downtime, you're like defensive now. In the downtime here, I usually just stand right here and poke through here. This hole, this is a good hole. Shoots it all the way down here. You can build a decent amount of ult charge. Your Ramatra is looking to do it. If your Widow is taking this, your other option is to play up here as well on this high ground. A little bit of elevation allows you to shoot them if they decide to cross to the back alley to either high ground stuff. You get info for your team here, and you can jiggle and make sure nobody controls and enters here. But this spot, you start here. If you're already down here, just poke through here. But now you're just kind of waiting to heal somebody, but instead of being proactive. You're looking for someone to heal rather than enemies to damage. If you damage an enemy, it means they have to wait and get healed. So it's the equivalent of you waiting to heal somebody. You did the damage, now you made their Ana have to look to heal. Which gives her another action to perform and can stress her out. Yep, stay scoped here, don't panic. So Junkrat's here, right? You hear him inside. I wouldn't stay that close. He can see your trail, then he's gonna like peek to your left and then shoot and mine you. Bro, you love this dumpy. Why do you love this dumpster so much? You're actually exposed to this flank angle. I actually dislike this dump truck. I don't actually play here that often. I use this box way more than this dumpy. The box gives you enough to like dodge the flank here and like gives you enough to hide from main. The dumpy is like if they're pushing and I have no choice but to back in here. This is like a last option. This seems to be like your early option, which I don't like. Okay, see, you're still waiting for something to happen. You could have actually just swung to your left inside that room and just like chucked a nade here. Oh my god, you hit that. Nade. There you go. How do you lose this? What are we doing? Are you typing? What was that? Are you hitting the shadow play? You lost because you stood still. That was a good sleep. You're highlighting? Oh my. You could have the Junkrat. And then you didn't pay attention and now the Sojourn. Oh my god. No. Yeah, buy him a pedal. Use the pedal. Bind F9. Bind it to an easier key. Put it on a foot pedal. Oh my god. All right, you're gonna have to stay Masters 1. It was a good sleep though? Yeah. But you know what would help you sleep at night? Being GM5. Now you have to cut the clip right before you lose the team fight. Swing to the DPS, don't. Okay, so your priority right there was to heal Ramatra at full health rather than like follow up on the nade and just confirm the kill yourself. And you can actually record it from the replay after too. True. You can rewatch this replay. You can actually hide this, by the way, by going into. Do you know how many gazillion options you have here? You can hide the HUD. Just go back in the replay. And this guy has to get a raw F9 clip. Come on. Giga Chad? More like Giga Noob. You know, I respect the attempt on the sleep. That's fine. Hey, just go high ground. Okay. From these 16 minutes of gameplay, A, you're too passive. B, you're trying to set up nades when like mid-team fight. Do it earlier if you have some lineups set up. Number 3, think about the angles here. Positioning. And you're unscoping too much. Unscope shots too much. Learn to prioritize putting yourself in a strong spot to stay scoped in. Reload. All right, here's where I would stay scoped in right now. You're not getting contested at all. Yep. Look down. What are we looking for right now? Okay, quick scope. Good. Try to go for the sleep. You just attempt it. Yeah, that's fine. I think it's worth it to at least go for the gamble sleep. Like here. Okay, so in a situation like that, the unscoped shot was actually okay here. Simply because if you stayed scoped in, you'd be an easier target. So in a situation like this, you just either jump quick scope and drop to low ground and get out of line of sight, or you just stay pumping unscoped shots because you have the highest movement speed to reduce the chance of them hitting you. Unscoped shots there were fine. Or best case scenario, if I saw 3, I quick scope and drop down and just get out of there. But yeah, I think your prioritization on your shot selection on Ana, not my favorite. Looks like a Masters gamer to me. Okay, they have Roadhog. Just look for the nade here, that's good. I would actually wait for the sleep until after he does take a breather. That's just me. You're gonna take the... Oh my god. Nano the Orisa. Good. Watch out for that. Nice. I think you lost. Nice attempt there. Bro, do you actually lose this game? I think that last part was okay. Like the way you played it, besides like rushing to sleep on the hog, I think that was fine. You did what I would have done. I would have nanoed the Orisa. That was okay. That was a good sleep on Sojourn. Good proactive attempt here. There's not much else to do in time like this because people are just coming out and poking and trying to reclaim space. The enemy pushed up to take high ground space like the Junkrat. You kind of go for those sleeps to see if you can just like push them back a bit. So I'm okay with this. Okay, you went for the nade there. I saw it, and then you whiffed and you hit the wall. You're rushing. Okay, also they don't have to push very far, so you have to actually move up right now. That's right. Okay, okay. We're almost done. What do we got here? That's not good. And you are about to win? Or you end up winning this. Yeah, so here, remember how I said the best shots are the scope shots? You can stay right here and go for them. Good. Do your best to take your time, land these meaningful shots. This sight line is good because you're far enough away and like they have no choice. You could just go for the random sleep here because and try to get them from this angle. Oh wait, there's no way you lose this game, right? Wait, stop. I was gonna say shoot him, not the high noon. Okay, you ended up winning. I was gonna say this angle is fine. You just stay scoped in and focus on landing it here. If you randomly started shooting unscoped shots, we would have had some issues here. But overall, like you have decent aim, to be honest with you. Like your aim is pretty good. You're just decision making on Ana is still a little questionable. I mean, your Masters 1 right now, almost to GM5. You just have to clean up the other stuff. I would not actually sweat so much your aim itself, although you're panicking a little bit, but like the panic was because you swapped back to unscoped shots, which are gonna be naturally inaccurate based on travel time and everything. Why don't you play off your strength? Your scoped aim is good. So remember, number one, put yourself in the spot where you are able to contribute to the team, do meaningful damage or meaningful heals, reposition with your unscoped and quick scopes when you have to move forward and move back if they're getting threatened or the team or the fights are moving. In a spot like this, you stay scoped, focus, boom. Yeah, I think you can actually make it to GM. This is actually one of the better Masters players I've seen. Believe it or not, I have to give you a little compliment. All right, that's enough dick sucking for my editor here. That was his VOD chat. That's all you get.